Hello. Hi. Sorry, I'm just trying to add a comment. I always forget to do this. And I was like, I'm not gonna forget. I'm not gonna forget again. All right. It's cheesy. It's the most random thing, but it makes me happy when I do it, and I want to do it. So I add a comment, and then I hope I spelled it right. No spelling errors. Okay. Hello and welcome to another stream. I hope you're doing good. I hope your week is going well. I hope this week has been smooth sailing for you. And if it hasn't been, that's fine. I hope that, at least you're trying your best and showing up however you want to, making space for rest. I sound like a hypocrite as I'm saying it because I'm running on negative 60 hours of sleep. I'm having a really good creative week. Honestly, I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm coming out of a very long creative rut. Don't get it twisted. I'm still burnt out. Right now, I am limping. I limped my way up the stairs to come into my studio today. I injured my ankle. I spent the week in bed, but I was still overworking myself. But I'm very proud of myself. I had a very productive week, and I wanted to get this quick stream in. I mean, I'm sitting here working anyway, so I might as well just, we might as well hang out together. And then, I have 2 shoots this weekend and then I'm good. I'm almost there. But yeah, I had a great creative week. I'm very proud of myself. I wasn't very, not motivated, but I can't even explain it. I've just been feeling lost. And I've just been having some tough conversations with myself, what do I want to do? What do I want to explore? What do I want, am I really creating how I want to be creating right now? And I had to be real with myself. Wait 1 second. Yeah, okay. And I had to be real with myself and kind of just reassess some things. But this feels really good. So, couple new things. Just a couple new things. My New Orleans vlog series is officially out now. If you didn't know, I went to New Orleans a month ago, and it was a great experience. So if you want to see what I did, I challenged myself to vlog every day, just little snippets of my day. So if you're interested, you could totally check that out. It was a really, really good time. So that's out. I started a podcast. I pulled the only all-nighter the other day that I'm still recovering from. But I have a podcast now where I can just talk a lot of shit and just chill and hang out and talk about my creative process and talk about my experiences and what I'm working through, what I'm creating, what I'm thinking, ideas I'm coming up with. Just a place to rant about the creative process, the things that often go unseen. Earlier, actually, while I was heading over here, I recorded an episode about about rest, and I was ranting about the creative journey and how there's just so much that goes unseen, and a lot of times people have the impression that look at this thing, look at this video, look at this photo shoot, look at this project thing, but it's one person. Okay, it's one person. It's only me. I am PR, I am HR, I am idea generator, I am wardrobe stylist, I am photographer and editor and videographer and everything else. And so I just had a little moment. But yes, I'm excited. Just talking like that. I've always been very intentional and kind of meticulous and very intentional and very specific and very ready. Like I am my own PR. Like I really do. I'm very careful about what I post on the internet. On top of that, I'm just a very private person. That's just how I am. My business is my business and nobody else's business. So the podcast is a way for me to kind of like let my hair down a little bit. Yes, so I have a podcast and also have a digital journal where like I do my writing stuff. This is what I want to get into, right? I'm like, okay, so I say I have all of these mediums, but I'm really actively using like 2 of 5, you know? So I want to get more into the video stuff. I want to refine my writing. I want to get even better at photography. And then the audio stuff and the conversation piece. Just so much to figure out. I just want to do so much. I want to do all of the things all at once, but I'm just very excited for everything that lies ahead. And I just love this work. I love to be creative. I love to express myself. I love to tell stories and experiment. And I will get in my own way if it's not something that I feel like I'm good at. If I feel like it's not my strongest suit, I talk myself out of it, and I'm like, yeah, let's not do that. It's scary. You're gonna fail at it. So how about we don't. So, what else? Okay. So a podcast and Patreon. So I have a Patreon. I created a Patreon account. So if you're watching this, you want to support my Patreon, I mean, whatever the Lord put on your heart. So the Patreon community, I don't know. It's slow, right? The more I'm like, I'm doing too much, the more I'm like, I'm not doing enough. But my long-term goal for the Patreon community, let's say a year from now or 2 years from now, I don't know, like producing dope stories about Black creatives doing cool things. Just a lot of different things like workshops, curated shows, whether it's like a poetry competition, a virtual exhibition. We're talking not way out, but like, you know, those are the kind of things that I want to do. But yeah, just to have a community of up and coming emerging artists who are doing things. I see a lot of communities of like photographers, or like the videographer community, or like just like different people doing different things. A lot of Patreon people are like, you're creating content, right? At the end of the day, we also wear the content creator hat, but I really want mine to be like a space for emerging artists. Like I really want to push on that and like kind of like helping each other out with like looking out for opportunities, applying for stuff, talking about resumes, talking about cover letters, artist resumes, artist cover letters, project outlines. Like I don't see that on here. The art world is very old and is very white. And so like this is kind of what I want to do. Let's kind of like do like a resume workshop and work and update our artist resumes together, cover letters, writing artist outlines, artist statements, bios. Like you don't see that. That's not a thing. At least I haven't seen it. And I think it's a very specific niche that I'm excited to explore and to hopefully provide value and to learn with other people in. Yeah, curated shows would be so cool. Like I don't even know where I would put it. I need a website for it or something. Like just like different people posting. If I like I would give like a prompt. Maybe like the prompt is like freedom or I don't know, random prompt, and then people kind of like translate it how they would. And then it doesn't have to be, it can be photography, it could be a little bit of video, it could be a drawing, it could be a painting, it could be a poem, stuff like that. See, I'm thinking way beyond. But yeah, if you are interested in supporting my Patreon community, if you're watching the replay, what up, and you want to support my Patreon community, please do that. I'm just excited to grow, to learn, and connect with other people. What else? I think that's it. Yeah. yeah, I'm all over the internet. I'm doing something. I'm experimenting, right? That's what it's all about. I'm just experimenting and I'm just figuring things out. Yeah, the conversation piece is very important for me. And even as I'm thinking about, as I'm thinking about, again, my different mediums. So I don't know if I said it, or I'm just gonna say it again. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna say it again. So my mediums are photography, and under the photography umbrella is portraiture, still life, landscape, travel, all of the things, right? And then another umbrella is storytelling. And then under that umbrella is video, it's audio, it's multimedia, it's conversation projects, collaborations, all of that. So between photography and storytelling, it's just, there are a lot of components. And I would, again, see, I didn't say video is one of my mediums, because it's not. I express myself through video. I like documenting things, but like video, it's not like photography and video. It's photography and storytelling. Sometimes I make videos, but it's not like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I want to do more things that are aligned to these things, that are aligned to that, so that like I can put my best foot forward and just like, I don't know, like work on my resume and work on my portfolio so that I can have stuff to show for myself. Speaking of which, I've been applying to a million artist residencies. I've also been hearing a million no's, and that's okay. You know how much money I spent on artist residency applications? It should be considered illegal. Like, the point of an artist residency is to help broke artists, and I'm spending how much on an application? But it's cool. The other day, was it April? No, I said the other day. That's like a couple days ago. April 30th, April 29th. I thought I added it to my calendar so I could be aware of it, but I wanted to apply to the Studio Magazine Artist Residency, Studio Museum Artist Residency last year, but I forgot, and I was like, make sure you apply for it next year, and I forgot again. I was scrolling on IG, and it was a sponsored post that came up, and it was like, applications are due tomorrow. I was like, say what? It was midnight. I was like, pop, 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 pop. And I submitted that. And it was free. And I really, really appreciate that. Like, what in the name of accessibility? Like, the whole point of creating this is to support artists. Why is an application $40? Why is an application $50, $60, $80? Not that I have, but also not that I haven't. I haven't. That's ridiculous. I think the most expensive application fee I've ever paid, $20? $20, I think. But even that's ridiculous. No, I probably more, but I don't remember. Anyways, it's ridiculous. It's mad. But yeah, I'm applying for stuff. I'm keeping stuff on my radar. It's another application cycle. It's usually like, applications are usually open springtime. What is it? They do, like, I'm getting into the rhythm of it. They do spring, summer, fall, winter, right? So spring and summer, if applications are open in spring and summer, it's for fall and winter. If applications are open fall and winter, it's for next year's spring and summer. So I'm like, what's going on? What's happening? So if you're interested in artist residencies, or just to keep things on your radar, you can, I share them on Instagram. Like, if I find something, I post it on my stories ASAP, and then I save it under the artist residency highlight on my Instagram, so you could check that out. I have friends like in South Africa and stuff who are like, girl, thank you for sharing that. I needed that. I'm like, girl, apply for it. You never know, so I try to share like artist residencies in Africa to keep on your radar, artist residency in Europe, artist residencies in France, or whatever. So And that's another thing I also want to do with the Patreon. I want to have it like a, I don't know. Obviously, this is in the future, but just to have a place where it's like, hey, just so you know, these are places that are looking for Black and brown creatives right now. Apply for it. Applications are free. You better apply right now. So we're keeping our fingers crossed. Hopefully I will hear some good news soon. But if it's not, it's cool. It's just, maybe it's for me, just not right now, or maybe it's not for me at all. I'm going to stream for 30 minutes, and I spent 15 minutes talking about, it's all relevant. It's all relevant. But let's get into this. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to give myself 15 minutes to clean these photos. I'm not editing today, but okay. Let's see. No, I can't. I'm so tired. I can't. Absolutely not. But this is a very important part of my workflow. So what I'm about to do is I did a shoot. One of the shoots I had, was it last Saturday? In here in the studio. It was beautiful. You don't see all the photos. It was so good. She looks amazing. I'm gonna clean them up right now. So usually, honestly, I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I do it on my camera. Like, what does your workflow look like? I edit pictures. I delete them from my camera. I kind of look through it. I'm like, nope. And I like look through the viewfinder, boop, 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 boop. But I'm gonna do it on my laptop today. It just feels a little slower. But we're gonna look through the pictures, and I'm gonna think about the composition, and I'm gonna talk about what I think about the compositions in the photos. So let me pull that up. Let me see. But it was oh my gosh, it was such a cute shoot. Wait till y'all see this. And anybody still using Adobe Bridge? I like it. I kind of just discovered it like 2 months ago. It works for me. I was honestly, I was just kind of, let me see something. Because, yeah, Bridge is old. Bridge is old. But I don't want to add these to Lightroom because I have to put them in Photoshop first to kind of clean them up and retouch first. So there's no point of adding them to Lightroom. It just feels slow. Maybe it's also because I have Windows. Y'all with MacBooks, does Bridge feel smoother? It doesn't even look good on Windows. Like, it looks weird and choppy, but you're gonna see when I share my screen in a little bit. I don't know. It's whatever. But let me see something else. But yeah, I took how many pictures I took? I took about 200-ish pictures. And that's another problem. Lynn, I get so trigger happy when I'm shooting. Like, I would just want to yes, girl, yes, click, yes, click. Oh, no, it's fine. I'm just going to do it on my Windows thing. I'm overworking this. Whatever, let me share my screen. Because Bridge, sometimes it does and I've been working on Photoshop all week for my day job, so my laptop is like, girl, give it a break. What do you want? It's Thursday. We tired. Okay, wait, let me see. But how y'all doing? How y'all week going? You're here because you survived, so that's a good thing. Hopefully. Okay. I want to share this screen. Can you see? Yes. Okay. So this is Adra, and she's a cutie. Oh, wait, I feel like I'm not good with technology. Like, I work this is my job. Like, I feel like I should be more smooth when it comes to technology stuff. But this is Adra. We shot this in the studio right here, over there. I would like to show you, but this place is a mess, and don't judge me. But yeah, I have the paper up. on my C-stands, and they're like 10 feet high. They go really, really high. And I had the green paper up. So first things first, when I started shooting, I was like, it's giving too warm. And then I don't know what I was doing. It took me a second to figure out my my composition and stuff. But first thing I always do before I start editing, what I do is I put the SD card on my laptop, and I put the photos in a folder on my desktop, and then I copy that folder and I put it on my hard drive. So if anything happens, we have a backup of a backup of a backup, because you want to play it safe. But yeah, I was like playing around with different compositions, and I'm like, I don't know if I like this, I don't know if I like that. So yeah, let me go back to the beginning. And so the trick is I don't know if I love it with this, because the green is looking funny. It's not giving the green that I wanted it to. But I can always fix that in post. Bop, 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 bop. This one, you can see her thing a little bit more. Okay. So this right here, one rule of thumb that I use is that when I'm shooting, the key is let me make this smaller. Whoop. Let me take this off so you can fully see her. Let the attention be on her. I changed my white balance, and so you can see I don't shoot in auto white balance. Absolutely not. Like, I shoot with beautiful dark skinned people. What am I out here with auto white balance? People are gonna be out here looking ashy. I'm not gonna set the girls up like that. If I'm outside, I will shoot uncloudy. I never do shade. Shade just be doing the most. If I'm outside, I do cloudy. If I'm inside, I do daylight. Never ever shoot in auto white balance when working with brown and dark skinned people. It just, the white balance it gives them a boost. And I started with cloudy, which is why it looks super warm. She looks good, but it's very warm. I think even this stream I'm shooting, it's probably set at daylight or cloudy. It's super warm. Like, you see, like, I'm wearing a brown top in my skin and stuff. Like, if the white balance is like auto, the whole thing would look blue and it would look ashy. We don't want that. Bam, bam. I don't like this one. Bam. Like, you see I'm like, give me a shoulder pop. You see? But yeah, this is this is cloudy. This is daylight. Cloudy, daylight. Cloudy, daylight. Even the paper, like, the paper looks yellow or something. It's not cute. Bam, I like that one better. Nope. She almost blinked. This is blurry. Bam, bam. No. This is like literally how fast you gotta be with it. Like, I don't second guess. And it's taken me a very long time to be able to, like, to know what looks good. I know, like, a lot of photographers kind of like struggle with boom, boom. I don't know. I like both of them. A lot of photographers kind of struggle with kind of like selecting work. It's like, I see people that'll be like, they'll take a picture of a flower vase and they post all 15. Like, no, pick 2, pick 5. Like, I think it takes a long time to figure that out. But once you do, like, it really is, it can become like kind of like your strong suit. And that's the curating part, right? You know what looks good, and it doesn't take you long to be like, okay, cut it out. I know, like, even when I send clients work and then, like, they don't really like all of it, and I'm like, girl, this picture, are you kidding me? That was really good. But yeah, just knowing how to curate will take you a long way. So especially as somebody who is, like, I see other photographers who are trigger happy, and then they'll post like 50 pictures of one thing, and I'm like, you have to learn how to curate it. It's hard. It's hard. Oh, I love this so much. She was blinking so fast. I missed all of these. Bam. Okay, no. It's not gonna, I need new lenses. That's what it is. And then I think this is when I switched to, oh my gosh, I got this cutest, I wish I had it right here. I got the cutest, so first of all, I'd be ahead of myself. I'm shooting on a Sony a6000 with a 30mm Sigma prime lens. This is my go-to. This is what I shoot literally everything with. And then I got this manual focus lens from Amazon during quarantine. I can't believe it's been 2 years. That's wild. I used it in a recent shoot. Y'all want me to show you? I can show y'all. I can show y'all, don't worry. I used it in a recent shoot, and I was like, I like this. So basically, it's a tiniest little thing. I think I probably left it at home, but it's a tiny thing like this. And because it's manual focus, it like the focus is in and out. Like this eye can be in focus, but the hair is not. It's like very dewy, very like that. And it does this like ring illusion. If it's noticeable, like it's more noticeable when you're like out in nature, but it does this circular effect around the photo. So like if I was shooting this on it, like the palm trees behind me, they would be like hazy, and the bottom of my shirt, like just right here, would be hazy, but like my face is in focus. It's like very good and cinematic, and it's more obvious when you're shooting outside. But let me show y'all something right quick. Let me show you this shoot that I did a couple weeks ago with that lens. Well, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be shooting more with both lenses because it's just good. It's just good. Okay. Can y'all see this properly? Alrighty. Bro, 27 minutes. I'm just getting started. It's cool. This is just good. Look at Anessa. Oh my gosh. I love this. The fabric is from Walmart. Shout out Walmart for coming through with the fabric. I think I shot this with my Sigma. Oh my gosh. Y'all see these colors? Y'all see her skin? I think I shot this on Cloudy with my white balance on Cloudy. So guys, I'm like black girl magic. We need black girl magic. I'm gonna know exactly when I switch my lens. All of this is on my Sigma. Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Look at this. Oh, so good. So good. Oh my gosh, this one, all of it is so good. This, I don't know which one. I don't know which ones I shot on which. It's not that obvious. Like you really have to like zoom in close enough to peep the details. But yeah, she looked amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways, yeah, this was also shot with the lens. It's not obvious. Like if you're shooting indoors, it's very subtle. It's very subtle. You won't peep. But kind of like around her ankles right here is kind of like out of focus, and then like the flowers. Oh, there was one picture where it was like super duper obvious. Let me see. Like her forehead right here is barely in focus, but it's giving art. You know, it's giving art. This one as well. Look, so her eye, y'all see that? Like her face is out of focus. It's kind of like hazy, blurry, but this part of her shirt is perfectly in focus. Yeah, stuff like that. Like you have to be able to peep it. And then I shot this on my Sigma again. And then I want to say this was on the other one. No, because her eyes are in focus. Child, I can't even tell the difference. But as long as it's giving, yes. So this one was definitely with with the yellow lens. Her hair and her eyes are out of focus, but this part right here is perfectly in focus. And then the bottom is kind of like hazy. It's just giving, just very like hazy, smooth, black girl magic, just like in the moment vibes. Yeah, that was like very pretty. So it's not the most, oh my bad, y'all, my bad. It's not the most obvious indoors. I don't want to like, let me see something real quick. Let me see if I can show y'all. Where did I put this picture? Okay, let me see. Shall I share my screen? Where? I keep forgetting to share my screen. Nigeria. Okay. I can't remember if I posted it on my site. Oh, there it is. First picture. I mean, you can't really tell, but can you? Okay, let me zoom in. If I zoom in enough, you can probably notice. But so, oh my gosh, I wish I have a picture of Lika, but I don't know if it's not on my website. But basically, there's like a ring. Eek. Okay. There's like a ring around all of this. Like my shoulders and the trees. Like the trees behind me are like a little bit like hazy or whatever. This eye is out of focus. This eye is in focus. So my left eye is in focus. My right eye is out of focus. My earrings are perfectly focused in my headband. And then my hair, like, it's just, anyways, it's like a very hazy, smooth, kind of like hazy. Hazy is like the only way I can describe it. I have a picture of Lika, but I don't, it's in that one that you can really see it. I think I also took this one, but it's not that obvious. It's like she was running around and then like you can see a circular, it's like a very cinematic thing. But anyways, let me see. We're gonna go back to, yeah, but it's been really fun using that for shoots. Like I'm really excited to do that even like outside, especially outside when I'm shooting with clients, just like a nice, cool touch. I'm kind of scared to experiment when I'm working with clients because I'm like, I don't know, y'all want something like this? They're like, girl, that's why we hired you. We hired you for your vision, whatever that means. But yeah, let's keep going. I switched the lens, so I needed half a second to get my lighting correct. I went from shooting with an automatic lens to shooting with a manual lens, so I needed a moment. But all these are good. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, that's so cute. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, there we go. Her eyes are, she's kind of like mid-blink. She was blinking so fast. I'm like, girl, chill. Okay, we're getting into some full body. And I would love to do like another one about like posing people who don't really know how to pose and stuff. I don't know. It's just like, it's really about directing your client. Like, you know what looks good, and also like push them. Like, one thing about me, I'm like, be ready to break your back when you're shooting with me. Like, you can hire somebody else. That's fine. No offense taken. But if you're gonna shoot with me, get ready to break your back, is my point. Okay, so like you have a very unique perspective, and especially when people like have never done professional pictures, they don't know what they look like behind the camera. If they're moving and something looks good, just be like, oh wait, hold that, or go back to that, or I missed that. Like, you're in control, and it's your job to make them feel as comfortable as possible. Ajwa is a creative, and she barely does shoots, and she says that when she shoots with photographers, with these Worcester photographers, no tea, no shade, but she said a lot of times when she shows up for shoots, the photographers, and I've experienced that like plenty of times, they're like, oh yeah, just go ahead and do your thing. Like, no, like, you know what looks good, you know? And so like you'll see like a lot of times with like it's like the slightest head tilt, I'm like, give me more shoulder, and she's like, bam, and I'm like, yeah, I like that one, bam. So yeah, be able to direct. Oh, I think that all photographers are directors, but not all directors are photographers. You have to be able to be like, try this, especially when somebody's not comfortable. And whether they're professional or not, like if this is their first time shooting with you, or like, it doesn't matter. Like if it's the first time, if it's the millionth time, it's your job to make them feel comfortable, whether they do this work professionally. It's your job to kind of guide them and like, look at you, y'all see her skin, like, am I tripping? Look at that. Oh my gosh, she looks amazing. But it's your job to kind of direct, and this one is kind of blurry, but I like it, but it's fine. I want to edit it with like a very blurry Lynn-esque vibe. Yeah. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Oh, I love that one. Girl, give us attitude. I think this was also on the little Amazon donut lens. Her hands are out of focus. Her hands and her thighs in the bottom of her hair. This part is perfectly in focus. Her eyes out of focus. You're not gonna see these bad boys. Call it art. We're gonna call it art. Oh, this is so good. It's very like in motion, like as she's like touching her hair, but I can work with that. I like that one. Oh my gosh, it's just so good. It's so good. I love that one. No. What was I saying about curating? You gotta know. And one thing about me, like I also, like I have, no. It's not giving. There we go. Bam. See, like there'll be like an instance where like I'm shooting and like I see something like this, and then she pops her shoulder a little bit, and I'm like, wait, can you give me a little bit more of that? She's like, huh? I'm like, give me a little bit more of this. So like directing her and kind of like, yeah. Oh, hi. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. Like, you always drop into my lives, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. That's so funny that, like, you're here. I was just telling my little sister about you, like, the other day. I was like, wait, look up her page, because she wants to get into YouTube, but she's not really sure what she wants to do. Yes. So she wants to get into YouTube. She's not really sure like what she wants to do, and she wants to do like storytelling and kind of like short stories and like exactly what you do. And I'm like, check out her page. I'm always telling her, and I'm trying to push her to get her to do it, because like she's very creative and she's into like filmmaking, and that's what she does at her school. So I'm like, yes, of course, yes. So yeah, I'm just here editing some pictures from a recent shoot that I did. Like, isn't she? Look at, you see this? She's working it. But yeah, literally, I'm always talking. I'm like, what else are we doing? What's going on? I love your work. I do. She could post whatever she wants until she finds her niche. Tell her not to limit herself. You better go ahead and preach to the... Yes. Actually, that was for me, so thank you. I appreciate it. That was for me. But yes, I'm really also in that phase as well. Just Like I'm now getting to the point where I'm like not overthinking it, and I'm just like, okay, I think I want to do this, and I'll post it, whatever. As long as I would like what I'm creating, that's all that matters. So thank you for that. Yes. Since you're here, I'm gonna be reaching out to you because I would love to chat with you about your creative process. So we're gonna make it happen. I'm gonna hit you up on IG, and we're gonna chat. It's gonna happen because you've been so supportive, and I just want to sit down and chat and stuff. So please let me know if you're interested in that. Yes. Yes. Okay, I'll definitely reach out. Thank you. We're just gonna talk. Yes, it's happening officially. Thank you. Yes, it's happening. Did you say you're based in New York or somewhere else? Please let me know. I'm just here deleting. But yeah, these are so good. Are we trying to do like this over the head thing? I don't know. It wasn't really given. Oh, okay. Yes, of course. Go ahead, girl. Thank you so much for dropping in. You always drop in, and I appreciate you. I see it. Thank you so much. I will definitely be reaching out soon. I'm excited. Thank you. Yes. All right. Oh, look at this. Her nails, the hair, the jewelry, the lip gloss, all of it. All of it is looking really good. And I prefer this one. Let's see. Look at this. Oh, this is so good. And her eyes are out of focus, and I like that. I like that, just a little bit of an artsy touch to it. Just a little bit of an artsy touch. Oh. Wait, I don't know which one I like. Dang. I'm gonna come back to that. Bam. So she'll pose a certain way. And I'm like, okay, can you actually show me nails? Show me the nails and put it right here. And I'm like, you know what? I want to see what it looks like with the chin up a little bit. And she, bam. And this is the one. They're both good, but this just takes it a step further because you see her shoulders, her collarbone. She's giving cheekbone, she's giving chin, she's giving everything. So, another example of that. I literally have a meeting right now, y'all. I'm like, y'all gonna have to wait. I'm gonna be 15 minutes late. Give me 1 second. Gosh, I don't know. These ones, it's not the same. I really preferred when she was looking into the camera. That's, bam, I like that one. No. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I like both of them. Ugh. And that's the thing with like being like trigger happy. You just want to click everything. Oh, I don't know. These are so good. Bam, 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 bam. Which one is? They're so good. I like this, but I also like this. Like this is me when I'm like when I'm like looking through the pictures. I'm like, which one? And then we try this concept. This is towards the end. We try this concept where she's like looking at my mirror. This is my studio. This is right here. Like, well, over there by the window. She's looking into a mirror and I'm like doing from that perspective. Oh, these are so cute. She looks so good. Oh my God. It was okay. I mean, it was worth the try. Well, these were okay. We only took a couple. Oh, no. I like this one. Bam. Bam. You see that? Bam. You see that? Look at her shoulders and the collarbone. Yes. Oh, I think okay. And then just like another quick, because she only had one outfit, so we did another one with these jeans. It was so cute, just like a 2-in-1 outfit. It's giving ASOS who? Oh, I love that. I love that so much. And like that, see? So from my perspective, I'm looking at her and I'm like, this is good, but like, how can we push it just a little bit further? One thing about me, if you're coming to shoot with me, you're gonna have to break your back. I'm sorry. What do you think this was? This is not freedom of speech. You're here to break your back. But like, just enough that it pops more, so you can see more of her collarbone and her shoulder, and it's giving bam. This is like, my mom took this picture. I know what I'm doing, you know? Nope. Like bam. See, she was like looking head on at the camera, and I'm like, can you just turn your chin just a little bit so I can get more of a side profile? And I love that so much more. This one, my mom took my picture, bam, I know what I'm doing. I'm like, arch your back, sis. Arch it. I want more back. Give me shoulder. Give me... I get aggressive. Like, I'm an aggressive director. I'm like, you're not giving. Give me more. Give me more. And they're like, is this good? I'm like, as long as you're comfortable, we're going to keep going. And look at this. So she's holding on to her jeans. I'm like, this is cute, but like, I want to see more of your shape and more of your like leaning into the pose. And she gave me bam. Y'all see the difference in the waist? Watch the waist. It said, whatever. It said, which one? Which waist? Waist snatched. Okay. So just enough that it really accentuates, like even the shape of her body. You can see that a little bit better. Oh yeah, her face is kind of like, she was showing too much neck just then. I love that too. It's like she's looking into the mirror, but it looks like somebody, I mean, just looking at it, you wouldn't know that she's looking into a mirror, so I'm not going to do that. Bam, lean into that pose a little bit more. You see her collarbone? It just pops a little bit more. Her chin was a little bit too high. She brought it down just a little bit. This is like, like the small details that I pay attention to just to make sure that I'm really getting the shot. We started at 250. What are we at right now? 74, baby. 74. This is curating. I'm going to take it down to 50. And then I'm going to share the folder with her and she can pick her selects. It's tough, but like it's something that, I mean, obviously it took me forever to kind of like develop this, but you really have to get, oh shoot, my laptop is dying. You really have to get good with kind of like just knowing what looks good and selecting. And this has helped me. This is from like when I used to do like all my personal work, and now it's really helped me in my client work, because you just have to know how to pick them. You just have to know, and it just makes your process so much easier. Like for me to be editing pictures one by one, like 50 pictures for a client one by one in Photoshop, and I used to do it because I just love this work, but like I really have to be like, okay, I can give you 15. Okay, there are photographers out here giving people 4 finals, and I'm like, you want 20? Girl, I got you. Because I love it. It looks beautiful. I love the work. But also, I mean, we got to take it easy. So, yeah, I just took this from 250, 260-ish to 74. And then, I mean, I have a meeting to go to right now, but I will be taking this from 74 to 45, 50-ish. And then I'm gonna share it with her, and she can be like, I like this one, I like that one. Just so I can give the girls options. One thing about me, we need options. So yeah, as I look through this, first of all, I don't even like these first three because it was just too warm. They were too warm. They're good, but way too warm. She is mid-blink in this one. Oh, no. She's mid-blink. Oh no, girl, don't be out here deleting everything. Okay, I don't know. Oh girl, please do not lose anything. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. And then I don't like this. Her hand was mid-motion. This is, I love her smile in this one. I mean, it's all right. It's just all right. These kneeling ones, I like how straight her back is. I like, yes. Yes, I love this. I love a bit of shoulders. I like this thing that she's doing her hands, but because I'm doing it overhead, it doesn't show good. Even the lighting is annoying because I switched the lens mid-shot. I changed my mind. I love this one though. I can work with that. I think. I can work with that. I love this. It's just good. It's giving candid. I didn't like the full body ones that I shot of her with look at this. This is another example of how ridiculous this lens is. Again, if you're using it the right way, it's beautiful. And eventually I did switch my lens back to the Sigma. But this is what this lens does. So her feet are fully in focus. Her entire outfit is like not in focus, but I think her eyes are in focus. You know, so just knowing when to use it. But it's an artistic lens that that can be cool if I just use it the right way. She was giving me extra shoulder. I was like, just turn your body towards me just a little bit. And I don't know, I think I like the shoulder more. I love that. It's cute, it's sexy, it's expressive. I don't like that. She's giving me too much shoulder here. Even this one too. I don't really like it. I don't know if I like it a lot. She's this picture is good, but she's mid-blink. We're gonna keep it for now. Oh my gosh, I love this one. This is my favorite. This is a solid like group chat picture. This is the one that your auntie and your mom is gonna share the day of the birthday to everybody. I don't know. I don't like what her lips are doing. I don't like that. Not like that, but like I don't. It's like mid motion. I can tell when it's like when somebody's like mid blink or like mid smile or whatever. It's not good. I love this. I love this one, but I really like this one. But this one is a little bit more washed out. This one is a little bit more intimate. I love the motion. I love that you can see both of her hands kind of like combing through her hair with that one. Oh, I'm so indecisive. I love that. Bam. Oh, so good. I'm gonna bam. I don't too serious. A little bit too serious on the face. Oh, these are good. And her boyfriend was standing right here, and I don't know if you can really tell. It's very subtle. But for example, a photo like this, it was just the light in the studio, and then her boyfriend grabbed the reflector. He's standing right here with the reflector, and so it added kind of like a little golden light on her skin, on her chest, and over here. Like, what's good? Oh, there it is. So the reflector is right here, and it kind of adds this, just a little bit of light right here. Just a little something, and I think it's gonna really show up in post. Like, you see how her face lights up, and it's in her eyes, and it's in her lips, her jewelry, her shoulder. So it's gonna show up a little bit more in post. But that was a cute touch. I love this. I want to get I want to get a fisheye lens that I can like take cool fisheye photos with, and I would love to do something like this where it's like a fisheye weird lens. Oh, this is so good. This is just so good, and I love both of them. Oh wait, I have to pick one. Oh my gosh, I don't want to. In fairness, no, I'm not doing this right now. I'm not doing this right now. I can't. I'm sorry. I'll take the L. That's good. This is nice. Oh, I can. Yeah, I like this one better. And sometimes it also helps to kind of like step away for a second and then come back and with fresh eyes, and you can be able to be like, oh no, I definitely know which one I like. These weren't giving, but I'll leave these for her. Bam. I like this one better. Oh. And then yeah. So 260 to 74. Well, from 260 to 74 photos to 53. See? Just take your time. Don't rush. Step away, come back with fresh eyes if you need to. I'm sorry that I'm cutting this short. I really wanted to not necessarily start editing anyways, but at least keep taking this down to keep refining this. But I have to go. I have a meeting happening right now that I completely forgot about. My bad. But I hope you enjoyed this. This was kind of like random, talking about like kind of how I don't know, how I look through photos. It's okay to be trigger happy when shooting, but you have to know how to curate and be like, okay, I like it. And for me, it'd be like bam, bam, like I'll be torn. It's like the person went like this, the person went like that, and I'm like, no, I don't know which one I like. It's like this or this or this or this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I would love to do I can do like a part 2 while I'm editing this. Her birthday is not until the end of the month, so I could do another stream next week, like an edit with me, where we're kind of editing this since we already started with this. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this. Sorry that I'm rushing, but I gotta go. I'm gonna get fired. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're watching the replay again, I appreciate you. Yeah, catch y'all next week. Bye.